I've tried to, I write novels now. That's what I do. And let me read to you the opening of a novel I've started about Austin and the punk scene. 2 days of snorting crank left him with a jackhammer headache. The light on the telephone blinked amber like a flashing traffic signal. He watched the flicker and made no move to answer. It was probably the station manager, a bona fide dickhead, who constantly called about airwave language violations. And he was in no mood. He sat at the controls in his booth at KUTFM, turntables spinning punk rock anthems on long sound threads unfurling into the night. He hated to be labeled a disc jockey. He was an architect of sound and a curator of beats. This was his sanctuary. Nothing mattered except his music. With no college diploma, most jobs are out of reach. Except a degree wasn't required at the radio station, only good taste in music and a smooth delivery, and he had both. In fourth grade, he won a contest to sit with the infamous radio personality Wolfman Jack for an hour. The howl of the disc jockey forever etched in his memory. After that, he'd skip out of high school just to hang out at KJBJ with a jock named Joe the Toilet, a dirty-mouthed old man who loved rock and roll. He always signed off with the sound of a flushing toilet. He was the one who taught him about the Segway, blending one record to the next, and always spin a good story to keep the listeners hooked. Knob twiddling was only part of the job. Sitting in the booth day after day, the man schooled him on everything from Elvis to the Beatles. Guns of Brixton by the Clash spun into Fade. He leaned into the mic with black vinyl reflected in his eyes. That was the Clash from their album London Calling. He dropped a Ramones 45 record onto the turntable. The blinking light on the phone stabbed at the corner of his eyes. The next song is by the Ramones and it's called We're Our Happy Family. I knew a happy family once. He always peppered his banter with tales from his youth, and the audience loved it. Most of it was bullshit. The art of spinning a tale came natural. Henry and Millie Lancaster lived down the street from us in one of those houses with the big columns out front, Southern royalty. Rose garden, fresh cut grass. Their dad was a brain surgeon, the son captain of the football team, and daughter a cheerleader. Mom won the high school pie baking award every year. Everyone wished they could be the Lancasters, the happy family, or so we thought. On Halloween night, as per family tradition, Mom served Dad's favorite pumpkin pie cheesecake. Except on this night, the mother added a special ingredient. The next morning, while the kids trundled off to school, belly sick from too much candy, the Lancaster house stood dark and quiet. Days passed, and the neighbors complained of an odd smell coming from inside. The police broke down the door and found the family sitting at the dinner table, dead. He set the Ramones record into motion, lowered the tone arm. Mom mixed rat poison in with the frosting. The needle popped on the vinyl. We're a happy family goes out to all those happy families across America. You're listening to the Reverend Neil X on Punk Rock Mass, KUTFM in Austin, Texas.